PTO. I think the PTO handout was in the board packet.
Hi, good evening. I'm Julie Lobby. I'm the president of this year's PTO. And next to me is my VP of Communication, who would be first CP. This is Heather DeForty. So she's here just if there's questions more on the website, because there was a question given to me on the policy that was sent to me by Kevin and Marianne. So she's my website expert if you need one.
Okay.
So she's here if you have extra questions. So just highlighting the report that you have. You see our website, Rbhs PTO. We have our meeting dates and our minutes, our monthly financial statements, questions and answers up there. We added the membership online, as well as different events that we have. We updated all the tabs this past summer, and during the school year, Heather went through, we wrote up stuff and got rid of some things that weren't really pretty much obsolete now, and we put new things on there that were more pertinent. On our membership, you see there, decreased slightly. Our staff remained the same. The staff membership, it still is $25 and $10, respectfully. But we had a lot of families coming through that we saw this past residency that they're paying their residency, they're paying for other things, and always say they're going to go back on. A few went back on after they left, but I think we were finding other ways besides conferences and residency dates to try to promote joining and stuff, because it's a lot as the parents go through that line. They all want to go to the checkout or something, so and pay it. So we're looking to increase and find ways to increase that membership. Plus, we had multiple families. We had a lot of families that had 2-3 kids, so it's only a one-time charge to join, but we had increases in other things. So the staff are doing luncheons, the breakfast, the staff appreciation week, so we're looking to increase that, though. That was by Sandy Breela, our membership. VP, our finances, was by Paula Fritz. You'll see we began close to 5,400 in July, and we looked to end around 5,400 again. So slight decrease overall in profit. But again, we're looking to see what we can do. We don't have our final numbers in, as there's still expenses being written and a few checks that have been received from decals or graduation signs. So that will be coming up. We did do close to $2,800 in staff grants by Sandy Crum Carlson. She was our VP of philanthropy. So we were able to help a number of teachers, and with what we did this year and the number we gave, it benefited a couple hundred students easily, that the teachers could use it with multiple classes and with the outreach and the various things. And that's the purpose, is to try to do a philanthropy where it wouldn't be possible without the funding, something that's going to be useful over the years to come, not just a one-time. So the yoga blocks, the outreach that we did with the physics class, the skydiving, the choreographer. We had a wonderful breakout EDU that is going to benefit basically any teacher who wants to use it. The librarians will be able to help them and can be applied. So basically almost the entire school can benefit from that. So that's the purpose. We try to do something that's going to benefit as many of our students here and their teachers. This year we did something different with our enrichment grants. We donated $2,000 to the Riverside Brookfield Education Fund. We talked about it. They have a much bigger budget than us and can help many more students. We were able to help on average 6 to 8 students. If we want to help every student, sometimes it was 10 or 12 students, but we couldn't help them fully with what they wanted. So we made a donation at the telethon, and we gave the money to them to try to help the students more and fulfill more of their needs. So, and our specialty events, our VP was Cindy Vitek. So we had our open house, and we had light refreshments as the parents went through their schedules with what their kids were doing. We helped Dave Mannon with Screenagers and Angst. We had popcorn back in October when they came out of the program, and light refreshments. And then for Angst, we just spread the word and tried to put flyers up and all that. So that was overall. We did a LaBara fundraiser. We are, because of our income, we've had a lot of reserves spent down over the years. It was a very big budget a few years ago, and the reserves are being spent down. So now we're looking, so we actually did a LaBara fundraiser on the night of prom, and to try to bring in the money, because we realized that a lot of reserves that have been there is drastically, and you don't want to really go below 3,000 to 5,000. You know, you want to have something comfort and a cushion. Michelle Van East was our secretary, and all the official minutes are posted on the website. The one for this past May won't be posted until September when it's approved and all that, but all the others are up there. Michelle Marconi was our parliamentarian, so we updated our bylaws and standing rules every odd year. There's no updates this year, but there is a record of it being looked at, and if needed, we can make a change anytime. She also was in charge of our welcome back breakfast and our luncheon and the snack and sweet bar that we had in May. And then we had a few quick highlights. Our freshman family welcome had over 325 families that joined us on that Monday before school started. We had our boutique sale, our RB boutique sale, to help those that wanted to buy dresses before homecoming. They came for that. We had our Veterans Day donation of $250. And I had the privilege of working with Marianne and Kevin and Kristen and serving breakfast to the veterans. And that touched my heart, was family in the service, so I appreciate that. We had our Martin Luther King service, our second year of doing that. We had 170 survival kits that were packed there. We had a new service day, the Guardian Corps on Institute Day, packed over 170 kits. And that was for veterans, but also for men, women, and children that are homeless. So we're looking to hopefully do more in the fall or something with that organization, as there is a need for that. And then we had our annual day of service, May 4th, that you saw as the RB students and parents went around the community beautifying and cleaning up. And then you have and see our officers for the next school year. President Julie Lobby, Vice President of Communication Heather DeForty, Vice President of Membership is Megan Matthews, Vice President of Philanthropy is Amy Reagan, Vice President of Special Events is Cindy Vitek again. Our treasurer position became vacant due to a family situation. So we're in the process of searching for that. Secretary is Jacqueline Miller, and our parliamentarian will again be Michelle Marconi. And then I'll be meeting with Kristen. We just want to wrap up anything from this school year before Dr. Freitas takes over. And then work with him on getting the events for the next school year. And we thank you for an amazing year. It's a great community. This is my first year here. I've been here for other events, but my first year as with having a student here. And it's been a wonderful experience, and I have 7 more years to go, so I look forward to it.
Another lifetime.
She's here 8 more years.
Oh,
But we thank you, and if you have any questions, I'm happy to answer them. If you need anything else, you can also email me.
Board have any questions for the
Any
PTO?
questions? Or
No, just thank you for all your time and your effort that you've put into making really great experiences for the RB community.
it's our pleasure. Thank you. We enjoy it.
I really appreciate the emails, keeping up on everything.
Keeping up on it.
And I know
Yeah.
the staff really appreciates the food you guys put out for the breakfast and the teacher appreciation, and so it goes over really well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we really couldn't have done it without the board we had this year, because I had water damage. I had 7,000 gallons of water in my house August 26th. We're still recuperating. So it really is, what we
know how
accomplished
that
this year
is.
was due to our board. We had a fantastic board. We had great parent volunteers that helped with various events, just as you had at senior night. So, I mean, it was a phenomenal volunteering staff.
Great. Thank you, Julie.
Thank you.
Thank you.